Hi, I'm going to be talking about religion and faith and deities and God and all that in a relatively short space of time. Maybe about 10 minutes. I don't want to get too much into it. If someone were to ask me, am I an atheist? I would say, no, I'm not an atheist. I have beliefs. Everybody has belief systems. Even if they don't want to admit it, they at least believe whether or not they have beliefs. If they say, I believe I have a belief, fine. If they say, I believe I don't have a belief, fine. But regardless of that, the point is if someone were to ask me, do I believe that there is such a thing as a God? I would say I don't anymore. I would say the concept of God is where it's the idea that there's a God that's all knowing and all understanding of everything that's going on. In truth, the universe was made by itself. It wasn't made by any particular deity or any outside thing that made it. It made itself, which meant that in the beginning, before things became what they became, and there was nothing, all of a sudden there was some sort of conscious idea of bing, let's do something. And by consciousness, I'm talking about purposefulness of movement, which means that if water has to go past a log in a creek, it doesn't think theoretically about how to move. It moves physically because physically it's feeling how to move past whatever it has to be past. And in the same way, the universe was making planets and things that when stuff happens, it happens physically because that's the way that it works. And when it came to the consciousness, which is like mental consciousness of human beings, that's a different kind of consciousness. But eventually that became something that happened too. It's like there's all sorts of different kinds of life forms. There's animated life forms like humans and animals and whatnot. And then there's other life forms which are like plants or mountains or sound or wind. These are all different. You can't see sound and you can't see wind, but you can feel wind. You can hear sound. These are all different types of existence. And in the same sort of way, life itself is made up of all these different types of existences. But it's not because of a God. It's because of the universal life energy itself. But I believe Jesus exists. He existed and he gave his teachings, and I do like and believe in his teachings. But there is no actual God. God is a concept that people think of in the same way as, let's say, you were thinking about if someone told you there's someone called Phantom Bobby, and Phantom Bobby will lay on you at night. And when you're feeling good, Phantom Bobby will make you feel good. You will be happy when you lay down in bed at night, when Phantom Bobby is laying on you. But on days when you don't feel good, if you have a cold or if you're feeling upset, then Phantom Bobby will not be on you. He will leave because he's upset because you did something bad. And if people think, oh my God, Phantom Bobby is not on me tonight because I have a cold or I have an ache or whatever they're thinking, what did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong to Phantom Bobby? Why isn't he laying on me? It's the same sort of thing as to say, if you do wrong towards God. There is no God. It's universal life energy that people interpret as being God, but it's within all of us. It's not a separate being. But the thing is, if you're thinking in terms of, why did I do this bad thing? I did this bad thing because of whatever reason, and now God's going to get me. No, God is not going to get you. Just like there's no Phantom Bobby on you. You know, what you have to understand is you are responsible for what you're doing. You have the consciousness and the understanding to do and be who you are. And that's what life is. Life isn't something that we have to be afraid to be who we are in order to be. Life is life. And we have our own situations and stuff. And if we've got these ideas that, oh my word, am I doing wrong? The thing is, it's up to you to decide whether or not you're doing wrong or right. It's not God telling you, it's you telling you. You have the consciousness to understand what it is that's going on within you. But I am not atheist. Atheism is the total denial of any kind of belief system. Everything that I'm telling you right now, as far as God's existence or not, is really my opinion. You can believe in a God, or you can believe in God if you want. That's totally up to you. I'm just giving you my take. Anyway, take care. All right, bye.